Oh yeah, welcome back to Captain Coleslaw, outdoors with yours truly. It is June 9th. It is actually the day after I took my buddies Callan and John crappie fishing out on that warm water lake system, and we actually did very, very well. I talked to Callan. I posted a trailer to that video on Instagram and YouTube Shorts, and he was just on cloud 9 with the whole experience. He had so much fun. John had a freaking blast watching his boy get after it, and we caught some nice fish as well. What a cool day. It is the day after that fishing trip though, because summer is not over. And like I said, I want to highlight as many warm water fishing opportunities, especially during this month of June, as possible, when the fishing is at its peak, across the spectrum of opportunities there are for us. Now, it is hazy, it is cloudy, it is cool. It's only 48 degrees right now, but this is exactly the conditions we want for the second part of our fishing opportunities here in the summer, which is catching bass on big lake systems. So we're actually heading to a different lake that you've seen me fish on the channel before. And we're going to try to exploit bass, largemouth, smallmouth, whatever it tends to bite, honestly. But the way we're gonna do it is we're gonna use low light conditions to target fish. So I hate to say it, summertime, a lot of people are just kind of, if you're a student or if you're a teacher, if you're in education, you're relaxing in the summer. You're catching up on your Z's. You're not out there getting after it as early in the morning as the work routine from the school year might bring you. I can speak from experience. However, if you want to catch fish in the summer, you got to avoid that direct sunlight and that direct heat as much as possible, because these fish, they have survival instincts. And they don't want to exploit themselves to danger, including fishermen and boating traffic, any more than they have to. Heat of the middle of the day, which is already taxing on their ability to intake oxygen from the water. Warmer water releases oxygen, less air there is for the fish to breathe. But on top of that, now you got all of these people and predators that are out trying to hunt the fish themselves, and it just does not fly well to catch fish in the middle of the day, especially if they can see you. If they can see you, it's over. They're not gonna let a predator, take them if they can avoid it. But days like today, real low light, cloudy, hazy mornings, it's 5:40 in the morning. These are the days where fish activity can rise up, literally. Fish will be higher up in the water column. They'll be shallower, which means it's easier to find them, easier to get a lure in front of their faces. The only reason this can happen is low light and summertime. So we're gonna get after it and see what kind of fish we can catch doing this. So we're about 10 minutes from the launch. We wanna get out there. Next time I talk to you guys, we'll be out on the water, making it happen. At the core of summer fishing, I'd be hard-pressed to find a fish that presents more opportunity for anglers than largemouth bass. From small ponds to big lakes, bass are adaptable in their habits, their diet, and even the structure that they will reside on. And that presents challenges for anglers trying to find them on any given body of water. But as long as you're versatile, mobile, and you have a general understanding of what fish need in order to survive, finding bass isn't all that hard, but it is equally rewarding as it is challenging. All right. Okay, so we're at the spot where we're gonna fish. We're gonna start fishing around these rocks. We're on this open water. We're gonna keep our ears listening for topwater activity because of the hazy conditions. But what I wanna try first is I wanna try around these rocks. I wanna try around this habitat structure, and we're gonna use the old Ned rig and some other soft plastics on the bottom in order to try to see if bass are ticking up along this rocky shoreline here where they could be spawning and bedding. So the only way to catch them is to fish for them. Marking some fish on the radar there at 9-10 feet, which is awesome. Looks like there's some grass down here. So yeah, let's see what we can catch. Time to be fishing. Oh yeah. Got it. Right under that tree. Right like we expected. That's a nice little one there. Oh yeah. Bass number one of the trip. Structure on shore. Look at that. Nice. Very nice fish. I mean, crushed it as soon as it hit in there. Chasing some sort of minnow. That's a fish. There's one. That's a good one. Good bass, good bass. Oh yeah, smallmouth, baby. No, it's not a largemouth. Get the boat. Nice. Okay, now we're playing with fire. 2 bass on the Ned rig. Another about 13, 14 incher. Sneaky. That's probably a male. Another good one. I'm gonna throw him back. All right, buddy. Very nice, very nice. Smashing them. Smashing. Now that was pretty much ideal casting. And there's a fish on. Yep. Right on the structure. Looks like a good one. Another largie. Another boat flipper. Nice. Okay. They're getting bigger. Another one. It's like they're all identical to each other. Pretty sweet. All right. It's like every piece of structure in this lake has a bass on it. Just one. Those are 3 bass, all the same size, all on the Ned rig. And that's deep water. That's 30 feet of water. I mean, the bass is just stationed right on that piling. yeah, literally right up against the blocks. Got one. Oh, this is unbelievable. There's another little bass. That's a dinker. Oh yeah, boat flipped and all. Just smashing them. All largies on the black Ned rig. Another little 12-incher. Man, we are on the bite right now, let me tell you. There's a bass right in there somewhere. I mean, I literally just hit him on my head. Yep, got him. All right, number 5, another boat flipper. Little guy. Monkey see, monkey do. I was looking for somebody bigger than that, but beggars can't be choosers. That's 2 bass that we've pulled out of this little cove. And another one. Unfreaking believable. We're having a day, y'all. Oh, lost him. It's all right, we're counting that as 6. All right, we're gonna go to a more timbery area on the other side of the lake here. Just seems to be the ticket. What's so different between now and the past times you've seen bass on the channel? It has to do with the location and understanding the environment. Last time we were here, we were fishing out in the middle of the lake with topwaters in 70 feet of water, chasing shiners to catch bass. Today, we're back in the timber, back in the sticks, where these fish are hiding, probably what I would presume is a post-spawn bite. So we're creeping in here, nice and easy. And we're gonna fish under all these branches, timber, floating willows, things that are right up against the shore that bass are hiding under, because clearly that's where they're hiding right now. It's just knowing that the environment changes from fishing trip to fishing trip, and knowing how to catch fish all parts of the year, depending on the forage and the bite. That's what allows us to have success. Not just doing the same thing over and over again. It's adapting. We gotta fish, but we gotta adapt to the environment. These fish are in pre-spawn. It's a lot cooler than it was last year at this time. So the bait fish are more spread out. Whereas during that warm water cycle, they're in the middle of the lake where there's more wind, more chop, more oxygen to fuel the bait fish schools, and then the predators follow them. Right now it's cooler. It's like 50 degrees right now. It's actually been pretty cool the last couple weeks. So the bait fish are spread out, and the bass spread out as well. They're also coming off spawn, so they're gonna be in the structures like trees and leaves and willows where they have been having nests. You just gotta know your quarry. If you do that, you catch a lot of fish on the lake, all times of the year. 11 feet deep. It's a very fishy looking area there. Tried to skip it in there. Fish right there. That's a good fish. Nice largemouth. Don't flip them. Sweet. All right, another one, huh? It's like number 7 for the day, huh? There's a bass right there. Smallmouth, humpback dinker. Look at that ugly thing. Holy smokes. Look at the scoliosis on that fish. Either something developmentally or genetic. That fish is ugly. But it's a bass, smallmouth. I'd love to catch some big smallmouth. Something that makes your heart sing. I do love me some smallmouths as well as largemouths. A little bit deeper, cold water fish. Just fun fish to catch, fun fighters. You know, this is one of those days that it's just, the fish are here. We're working that structure, largemouth, smallmouth alike. Bass on. Yep. Boat flip, nice. Another little foot long fabuloso. On those stumps. What did I say? Structure, fish. There's one. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. Oh, it's just another, smallmouth. A smallmouth always chews so much harder than a largemouth, I swear. Getting y'all excited like it's a giant. It's a smallmouth, but it's 10 inches. Man. Well, if you like numbers of fish, today has been a day, let me tell you. That's our 10th fish of the day. That's a great spot. The fish is on. Got him. Now that's a better bass. That's the best one of the day. Oh yeah, come to pop. That's a good one. Nice. Woohoo, yeah, baby. That's a good fish there. Man, I don't know if this gets old. Catching tons and tons and tons of these little bass like this. It's a blast. It's an absolute blast. Oh yeah. There he is. Oh man. That's a nice fish. That's a really good fish. That's the best fish of the day, bar none. Stay down, stay down. Oh, yes. Oh, that's a good fish. Get in the boat. Yeah. Now there we go. That's a sturdy 2-pound fish right there. Nice. Nice. Yes. Well, y'all, this is a solid 2.5-pound bass. And this is honestly what we've been doing, just on a stupid little Ned rig. But we're fishing the timber. We've adjusted to the environmental conditions of the time of the year. and we scored on the fish because of it. There's a fish. There's a bass. That's a good fish. Oh yeah. He's down. Nice smallmouth. Let's go. 15. Superb smallie right there. Oh yeah, look at that. This is just awesome. So smallmouth have this bronzy color compared to the green or largemouth that you see. And they're a little bit more of a cold water fish. But the fact that we're finding both kinds of bass in this hole, in this lake I should say, is just spectacular. It just speaks to the health of the ecosystem, the diversity of habitats that are here for these different bass to exist. Big thing though, the cloudy cover makes them eat. This one I actually hooked pretty deep. This one was down about 25 feet, which speaks to the sun starting to come out a little bit. So we don't got a whole lot of time left, but we're gonna try to catch at least one more fish before this day is done. Well, y'all, what an amazing day. 15 bass in the boat, but the sun's out now. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that, as beautiful it is, that's the enemy for bass fishing, because now these fish are going to be heading deep. They're going to be getting skittish. They're going to be hiding in weeds, under trees. I just saw some bass that you guys probably didn't see through the camera, and they didn't want any feed at all. The sun makes them vulnerable. So if you want to catch bass in the summer, like I've been showing you all day, you got to get them in the early hours with the cloud cover. It is 10 to 11 right now, and the sun is out, the sky is blue. There's other anglers out here on the lake, but we're not going to remain like them. We are going to go find something else to do. But thank you so much for watching us catch these bass on this lake as we pounded them on the timber during the cloudiness of the early morning. That's the strategy for catching these fish on this lake. You want to catch bass, you got to go when they want to feed. And when they want to feed is when the sky is dark and they feel safe. So hopefully you guys learned a little something, enjoyed all this catching mess of action that you got to saw as well. Like and subscribe. Shoot straight, stay strong. That's it. I am out.